The dictionary definition of confused is of a person unable to think clearly, bewildered. And I know it's a cliche, and I know that confused is what everyone calls this, but I don't know how to be anything other than confused right now. I am of the person unable to think clearly, and when I'm around you, I am bewildered by how delicate your porcelain paleness is, and how fragile your bones seem, and how soft your skin would be if it was on top of mine, and how your cheeks always look flushed as though someone just kissed you, and oh, how your lips are begging to be kissed. And every time I've tried to put love into the cliches the modern world has told me, they sound like phony and they smell like stale cheese. But that night I picked up the Disney romances and I put them in your hair, and they curl away when you whisper to me that I am beautiful. It's so ironic because you claim to be turned on by bullshit things like kale and cauliflower, and I will always fucking hate vegetables, but I'm also turned on by you, so that's confusing. At the end of a box of wine, I write my metaphors and I dole out my sarcasms. I'm scared to look around inside myself. The air seems thicker, and I always think that I've made you up in the romantic half of my brain, but the scientists wear lab coats that look like a housewife's apron, and the scientists dissect me, and the scientists find out that it was just my synapses overfiring due to the smell of your shampoo. I'm confused, which has the synonym chaotic. Chaos is silent tears at the kitchen table, scared that if I make too much noise, someone who loves me will come out and ask me what is wrong, and I will have to tell them what I'm terrified is the truth. I have not a clue whether these signs will point me to the path less traveled, but the path that is the real path less traveled, because nobody talks about that path, and that is the path of ambiguity. And the synonym for ambiguity, according to Microsoft Word, is haziness, so I fill the room with haze, so I no longer need to think of 12th grade analytical assignments. It has become difficult to analyze myself. I am confused. I can't check the box because I can't fit me into any one box. You revolutionized me. Even though I always knew this part existed, I lived in it because I thought everyone else did too. And it's not the realization that this is here, but the realization that it's real that gets to me. What I am not confused about is that I shattered underneath your cold spider fingers that night, and that the rebuilding is turning into a sort of beautiful rebirth.